South Shield's very own Joe McElderry is back on tour. And of course, he wouldn't do a tour without coming to the Northeast. In fact, he's in concert tonight and he's with me right now. Good morning, Joe. How are you doing?
Hello. Good morning. Good morning.
You must be loving it at the minute because you are finally on your tour. You've been going all around the UK. Where have you been so far?
So we were down south last week and then we did Billingham last night. We're in concert tonight up here, which is nice to be like on home turf areas as well. But it was fantastic. Started in Southend 2 weeks ago and the audiences down there were fantastic. And it's just great to be back doing it. When it was kind of rescheduled and announced and changed and everything, it felt like it was never actually going to happen. So it's quite overwhelming to step out every night and just see people out there having a great time. It's just a strange feeling.
It must be lovely as well. It's you and the family always kind of head off together, don't you? And it is the On the Road Again tour. Are your family absolutely loving it as well? I know your Nana Hilda's been enjoying herself.
They are. We're all having a good time. I think we're all a bit anxious to kind of start it because, right up until the day, you never know now, do you? Like, it's weird, isn't it, how we all kind of view everything as like, yeah, we're doing it, but there's kind of a niggle in the back of your head after what we've gone through. You're always like, am I doing it? Am I really doing it? So, yeah, as soon as we got out there, everybody just kind of slotted back into their jobs and what they do normally on the road and behind the scenes and things, and all the crew and everybody that works with me. We all said last week, it seems like ages ago, but then as soon as we got into the room, into the first venue, it was like, oh, it was just like yesterday. It's really strange.
Now, how is it being in front of a crowd now when it's full? Because I know that you have done a few gigs where it's been socially distanced. Now you've got your full crazy fans, because I know you've got such loyal fans. What was it like the first time you heard a massive cheer with a full theatre?
Yeah, it's wonderful. But what's actually nicer is seeing people able to kind of dance together and have their hands in the air together, and instead of being spaced out and everything like that. It's so nice to see people connecting with one another again. We sang a song a couple of nights back and everybody kind of had their arms in the air, and people who were in groups with friends and family had their arms around each other and swaying back and forwards, and you think, God, I've missed that so much. Just seeing people having the time of their lives, because obviously when we did the social distance thing, people were still obviously enjoying themselves, but they weren't really allowed to stand up. They didn't know if they could stand up or dance or whatever. So it's been lovely to just see that audience kind of connection with one another as well.
Oh, I bet. And how nice is it having like this weekend being back in the Northeast? That must feel great.
It's lovely. So tonight we're in concert, and then we've got like an afternoon tea event tomorrow at the Little Haven Hotel, which is, we do one of them like on the end of every tour, but this one's actually in the middle of the tour, where it's like a kind of fan event and it's really up close and personal. People get an afternoon tea and a little special performance from me. And then obviously we're coming back to the Customs House at the end of October. I think it's the 22nd and 23rd of October, and then we're in Blythe for the last week of October. We're doing 3 nights there. So there's quite a few shows up here towards the end of the month, and then we head back down south again next week. So it's weird, completely flat out and busy again, but I will never complain about that again.
And if anyone wants to buy tickets, what's the website details?
There are still tickets left for some venues, so if you go to joemckelderryofficial.com/tour, all the details are there in the venue websites and where to get them from that main page.
Wow, I'm definitely coming along tomorrow. I think you singing and cakes and tea, you couldn't want any more. So it was amazing last time. Now, what I really love is, I think for the first time, and I don't know how long, you are doing pantomime right here in the Northeast. How does that feel?
Oh, I'm so excited. Obviously, the pantomime here is huge, and it's always a huge show that everybody kind of goes to in the region. So I've worked for this company that put it on Crossroad Pantomime for years now, and I have been begging them. I've been saying, please, 1 year, can you let me come to Newcastle? And I've always kind of been to other places, which have always been equally incredible. But I think there's something a bit more special being at home for Christmas and being able to do it there as well. It's such a famous venue as well. So I can't wait to get with the gang, Danny, Clive and Chris, who do it there every year. And we start rehearsals the 1st of November. So I finished the tour on the Saturday night and I'm straight into rehearsals the next day. So it's, can't wait to get started.
I knew as soon as restrictions lifted, you'd be off again. And I know you've been really busy during lockdown anyway, because you were doing loads of gigs and releasing new music as well. So we've had Baby Had Your Fun and we've had I Am an Army. Have we got some more brand new music to come?
We have. I've got loads of songs in the locker. We did loads of writing in lockdown, and as soon as the tour's kind of out the way and I can concentrate on some more new music, I'll be going straight back into the studio to do some more. I've got an idea of a song that I want to release next, and I think I'm going to go with that one, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So I just want to sit for a little bit and make a proper decision.
Can we have a bit of a hint what it could be?
I mean, I have performed it live before.
Ooh.
And it is a little bit of a fan favourite, and everybody that has heard it before begs us to put it out as a single. That is all I will say.
Absolutely cannot wait for that. And before you go, we're going to have to play one of your songs. So I would like you to introduce, you choose a song and we'll play it now.
I'd love you to play I Am an Army, actually, because I've been loving singing that on tour, and obviously it's my latest release. So please enjoy this song. It is I Am an Army.
I came this far with armored heart, and my head held high, grenades falling from the sky. And you beat your drum like a firing gun, but I hear no sound, the love beat out too loud. You know it all, you think it's right, you love the hurt, you want the fight, you try, but I never feel you, 'cause you try to break me, try to shake me, but I am an army. You try to hate me, but it only makes me, 'cause I am an army. Like an arrow shot, when it leaves the bow, you'll never know where I'm gonna go. I let it time, the speed is mine, I walk on fire across the line. I know I'll run through your wild storm, 'cause you try to break me, try to shake me, but I am an army. You try to hate me, but it only makes me, 'cause I am an army. Kicking down these doors, I have their hands against my back, holding me, pushing me, pulling me, lifting me, they guide me through. And you try to break me, try to shake me, but I